All right, people. Good morning. Hope you had a great vacation. Here is the intro to our second Earthworks project. Walking on the earth, a good way to start it out. Got some grass, some dirt, some rocks. Gonna make my way down this little hill. And I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do yet. I mean, I thought of some things. I have some ideas. But I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna come out. All right, get down here. Oh, and we'll see. It should be good. Just checking all the different pieces of earth we have around us. Going a little hike. Here's some grass. Could do something in this field. Watch out for ticks. Coming up to some train tracks. It's not really as much earth. It's a little more man-made. So I think I'm gonna skip the train tracks and keep going. But yeah, so we're talking about earthworks sculptures using only earth, plants, rocks, dirt, mud, in order to make a cool sculpture. And the sculpture may only last a couple hours if you're doing it down by the tide, and the tide comes up or the wind blows it down, or just an animal knocks it over. Anything could happen. And so it's about the process and about getting out into nature and looking for the artwork in nature. I'm gonna keep cruising. Now, in my mind, I am thinking about doing one of those rock balancing projects again, but like a bigger one. And I know a spot down here that has some rocks. I'm gonna make my way down to where the rocks are and see if I can maybe make a cool rock sculpture. If not that, maybe a sand sculpture or maybe something out of the mud. Now, looking up, I'm over the cliff, and already I haven't done any art yet, but I have an awesome view of the ocean, and I got out, taking some deep breaths and feeling good about life in these strange times, you know? So now I'm cruising down a little bit. Unfortunately, I actually hurt my knee a little bit over vacation, so I'm walking a little slower, taking a little more time with each step. But I gotta get out. I can't just lay around all day, you know what I mean? So, what do you guys think? You guys have any questions? How about you, Chris? You got any questions, Chris? I mean, Miss O'Brien? Huh. Okay. Great. So, let's keep going down here. Cruising, making our way. Let's take a look at the beach. Well, there's definitely a couple people right over there. That's right where I kind of wanted to do my sculpture. But maybe I could do it to this side of them a little bit. We'll see what happens when we get down there. The other thing I talked about in the past was doing a sand drawing out there. But with my knee, I don't want to walk around too much. My knee kind of really hurts. I'll tell you guys again, don't go close to the edge of the cliff when you come to Santa Cruz. That shears off. Always stay back on the trail to this side of the crack. Okay, see the crack? Because this shears off. It's a lot smaller than it was a couple months ago. So we're cruising, checking it out, checking out the ocean. And let me make way down to where we're gonna do our earthwork sculpture, and then I'll set it up and we'll just talk about proper balancing, and we'll talk a lot about how it's not, there's the earthwork sculpture and the process and getting out in nature, and that's what makes a lot of sense about doing the earthwork. But it's also to show it in a gallery, or in our case, when we do our presentations, it's about the photograph of it, okay? It's about making the picture that could be framed of your earthwork sculpture, because most of them won't last very long. So anyway, that's the plan. That's a really cool stick right here. Looks like a little mini tree. I wonder if we can do something like that. I don't know. I think I'll stick to doing the rock pile. Let's do this. I'll see you guys in a second. Oh, check out that Schwab. Shaka bra.